Hello and welcome to the cold start video of the 2004 Porsche 911 Carrera 4 Cabriolet. The vehicle hasn't been started at all today, but is stored inside a garage. We can start the engine, please. Get a couple of light revs, please. Thank you. Hello, welcome to the on-the-road video of the 2004 Porsche 911 Carrera 4. It's the Cabriolet with the roof off, and it's a 996 with a manual 6-speed gearbox. So we're on some beautiful country roads today, so we'll get to go through the motions, a bit of accelerating, a bit of braking, some nice bends and stuff, so we will get to really enjoy this car. Quickly to the dashboard there, as we can see the battery's charging. We're doing about, just about 50 mile an hour?
Just 50.
Yeah. Tachometer's working as it should, temperature's slowly coming up, half tank of fuel, and we've got really good oil pressure right at the end there. And then just down the centre here we've got the climate control. As we can see, the LCD display works as it should, no problems at all. We'll leave that on just as it is, and I'll drop the temperature. I'll let you know if the AC is working in a second. We've got a stereo system by here. Comes on as it should, all the display and everything's good. We've got the CD changer in the front, which I've noticed has got everything in there. And yeah, we've got some nice noise in that. It's got the usual slightly sticky buttons, but not a problem at all. And yeah, we've got some good sound coming out there. And whilst I'm doing that, you can probably feel the wind coming through there. Is coming through nice and cold. No problems at all with that. I'll just turn that off. So yeah, everything there seems to work as it should. I've had the spoiler up, we've had the roof working. Is there anything you can think doesn't work on the electrics of this car?
No, as far as I'm aware, everything's tip-top.
Awesome, brilliant. I've noticed it has got the exhaust button on it, so you can change the note of the exhaust if needed.
I think the exhaust was originally fitted as a Porsche one, but it's had new silencers, so it's not
okay.
It's not got that switchable.
Okay.
It's had new silencers before I had it.
Yep, and just down here, as you can see, we've got heated seats, and obviously we've got front and rear windows, and I've noticed they all work as well. I'm just going to turn that on. I'll let the people watching know in a minute whether I get warm. I've noticed it has got, in the corner there, it's got a parrot sort of hands-free system.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yes, as far as I'm aware. it's set up to me, but I've never, obviously the mic's there.
Yeah,
Last time I tried it some years ago, it was still working. Yeah.
Awesome, brilliant. So yeah, so electronics-wise, everything's working as it should. So we're sort of cruising along now, just under the speed limit. I'm listening now, and I'm not getting any knocks, bangs or groans or anything from either the suspension or the chassis. And it definitely, it's a firm ride, isn't it? But it's comfortable.
Yeah, comfortable.
Yeah.
I think I had to lower suspension, slightly lower suspension.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because we looked at the spec, didn't we? And it says it's got the
inch lower, yeah.
The sport suspension that is 10mm lower or whatever it was. Yeah, it's brilliant. Just a very quick note on this, I can confirm the heated seat on the passenger side at least is definitely working, so I'll turn that off. Yeah, so we're going along. We're currently 5th gear at the moment, and yeah, it's a pleasant place to be. Hopefully in a second we'll get released a bit from this. We've got a little bit of traffic, I was wondering if we maybe do a U-turn and then we can accelerate out of the town.
Yes, certainly, yeah.
That's brilliant. And as we were sort of going along there at 50, I was looking at the steering wheel, and there was no rattles or shakes or anything going on there at all. It looks like the wheels are nicely balanced and everything. Yeah, awesome. And it's pointing straight as well, which is always a good sign. Just about there, this is one of the things that I really like about these cars is when we were cruising there at 50, it was just a nice gentle cruise. There was no intrusive noises. We've got the little the wind shade behind us, which means it's not blustery or anything in here. But then when you put your foot down, you just hear the car come alive, and it just sort of it changes a bit, doesn't it? It's sort of it's like two cars in one.
Yeah, definitely. This is the enjoyable part for me.
Yep. Okay, you clear left. So obviously going through this sort of little housing area, were you sort of using the steering a lot more? We're going lock to lock. You're using the brakes. How's the sort of the steering in? You know, I mean, obviously we talked about how in that point's nice and straight, and it's true. How's it when you're actually turning?
It always feels a slightly heavier car than modern cars because it's obviously got very big tyres on it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, it's never. If you hit a hard spot, you'd feel it on the turning.
Yeah.
You know, but otherwise, I mean, you just get a slight shake as you do because obviously you lost the top now.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Brilliant. And also the brakes on the car?
Brakes are fine. Lovely brakes. I mean, you heard a slight squeak there, so often on the first run, or sometimes you get a squeak, which I think is often when it's stood. You know.
Yeah. But looking at the brakes there, you see clearly they're in great condition. You've changed them all.
Yeah. I think it's probably only done 3,000 or 4,000 since they're all changed.
Awesome.
So we can get out of the village and then we can open her up a little bit.
Yeah, brilliant. And with the gear changes, I've noticed it just keeps on slotting in, no problems.
They're never sloppy. They're always quite a stiff gearbox.
Yeah.
Just change it there.
Yeah, but you're not having any issues selecting. And the clutch is nice and predictable.
Yeah, it's fine. And it's again slightly heavier, but you know when you're used to driving semi-automatics and automatics today, it's not an over heavy car. My wife drives a car, and she's a slight woman already, so she drives it. She loves to drive.
Awesome.
It's not a heavy clutch or such.
Yeah. Super then. I think we're just coming out of the village in a second, so we'll get to listen to it a little bit.
I'll just wait until.
And that was it. She just picks up and goes. Absolutely amazing.
That's in fourth gear, so
yeah.
If you want to do, you really wanted to accelerate.
And that's what owning one of these cars is all about. That raw power on demand. Drop a couple of gears and it goes instantly. Awesome.
We're strictly braking the limits.
Yeah, so that's everything we need to know about this car really. So it goes really well. I've been listening to the engine. It sounds absolutely amazing. I'm not feeling any hesitation or anything like that in the car. So yeah, brilliant. And it cruises happily. So hopefully we're giving everybody watching the video all the information they need to know whether this is the car for them or not. And thank you for bringing me out today.